So if the lesson shifts around too much, it's going to be really problematic, and the learning is going to be really slow for yourself, for your kid, and progress is going to be slowed down. It's a very bad tennis lesson. Another sign that you see a lot in the typical club lesson is the coach brings out that big 350 ball cart and starts doing drills with that thing. Usually that's a very bad lesson, because yeah, you're hitting a lot of balls. I mean, it's not usually realistic. I'm not opposed to drilling, but you get that big cart, the coach is on the other side usually feeding it with the racket, so there's a big distance between the coach and the player, disconnect, and you hit all those balls, right? And then there's like a 10-minute pickup where the coach, I don't want to say, a lot of coaches, check their phone, check their messages or things like that. Or that's another one. If you're taking a lesson and your coach checks his phone during the lesson, unless it's an emergency or something, especially like in between the drills, coach says, okay, we're gonna drain this 350 ball cart, and then I'm gonna take a 5-minute check my messages break while you pick up. That is a surefire bad lesson, and there's a lot of wasted time in that lesson. Basically, when you roll out that big cart, yeah, you're hitting a lot of balls, but then there's also the cleanup time, the pickup time, which takes 5 or 10 minutes, and then if you do that 2 or 3 times, the lesson's over. You lost, I don't know how much time, 10, 15, 20 minutes out of the full hour. I mean, you do the math. A lot of what a good tennis lesson is using as much of the 60 minutes to get better as possible. And bad coaches, they give a bad lesson is usually somehow squandering, in different ways, squandering the time that's allotted, whether it's an hour, 60 minutes, or hour and a half. So you got to watch out for this.
Let's work.